Hi everyone, comic book reviewer here. This time reviewing on Energon Universe 2025 special. Now, as you know, the Transformer comics, the same with Void Riders, G.I. Joe, and so forth, had these kind of Energon Universe specials, which shows a short story, short moments, as well as giving you a glimpse of different insight to characters. One of which story I am going to be covering is on the Transformers one. So let's get on with the story. It starts off how before the war, before basically the Autobots and Decepticons, it's clear that RC, Cliff Chomper, Blur, Blue Streak, as well as Jazz were part of a band. And you can tell from Jazz's perspective that he's like that one person who enjoys something but can go a little too extreme. And we see right away his band members try to get him to focus and him saying, "Oh, sorry guys, we gotta talk, man." And we see how obviously Optimus sees that something's going on and sees that Jazz is obviously working on this new sound system courtesy of Wheeljack. And we see how obviously there was going to be him entering this big show and all that, but it turns out he got kicked out of the band. And it's also clear that Jazz has no idea when to dial it back. And of course, thanks to Wheeljack's sound system, he finds his tune, he finds his motivation, he finds his Valkyrie. And we see how Jazz says, "Optimus, have you ever hunted for something you barely know existed?" "I'm not sure. I know what you mean, my friend. Listen to this. It's like finding a new question to ask. It's a brand new journey." But we also see how Optimus can see from Jazz's perspective. He's still trying to find things, he understands his interests, but of course has to kind of turn off the sound system. But we see how on Earth, years later, Jazz finds his sort of tune and goes towards a nightclub. And we see how he gets fascinated by the music here, fascinated by the band members, fascinated by the music and rhythm. And Optimus saying, "Jazz, does this answer it? The question you discovered? No. But it darn close." And this is the story. So I think here it's kind of okay, but it's there to remind you about finding your purpose, motivation, what inspires you, and trying to find that sort of creative spark that you know you need deep down. It's an okay story, not the greatest, but it still deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, comic reviewer here, signing out.